scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Kevin, here we can get a good look at Indiana and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. First in field goal percentage, first in lowest turnovers a game, and they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
George. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
There's the feed to Chandler. Screen by Fareed. Chandler dishes to Griffin. Chandler attacking. And again, Denver no good. Pacers leading by 18. Here's George. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Splitters checked in for J.J. Hickson. The team deciding to change it up. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Pacers out in front. They lead by 13. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Monte, you guys had very active hands out there, and your defense seemed really to drive your offense.
We know if we get defense to stop, we're going to lead the offense. So that's going to be our main focal point is defense and get out and run.
Gotta love a fast-paced team, Monte. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. Our movement off the ball has been fantastic. All you need to do is look at our field goal percentage to see that. You can't shoot the ball as well as we have without good movement, and it has been very good. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You've set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. And we've got the opportunity for some easy inside baskets if we can just get the ball in there. That's the challenge, and that's what I want us doing, feeding the post. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Then it's Will Barton, then it's Splitter, and it's Griffin in at point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Screen by Ellis. The dish to Vasquez. He kicks to George. 4 on the clock for 3. Ellis. Denver grabs the miss. Griffin attacking. Paul George with the steal. Ellis outside. And he banks in the layup. Ellis has got 10 points.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Splitter sets a screen. Here's Barton. G with the rebound. G's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. George with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Kicks it to Chandler. Passes it to Griffin. Dishes it to Faried. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
And let's see some numbers here on Tiago Splitter. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's around 14 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Here's the screen. There's the pass to Ellis. Feeds it to G. Lets it go from 11, and the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Barton. With the teardrop, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Outside Griffin. He dishes it to Chandler. It's rebounded by Indiana. G's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
And it's Ellis penetrating. 5 to shoot. That is good.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Ellis no good on the free throw.
What a game for Ellis. 12 points and 4 assists.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Faried. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Faried's got his first bucket in this one.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Now, in terms of rebounding over the last 10 games, these are the rookies that have been head and shoulders above the rest. Pacers leading by 15. Vasquez kicks to Ellis. Now here's Vasquez. Tight defense on him. There's a screen. And G now atop the key. From the line. Indiana again missing. Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Monte Ellis. You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is. Always communicating it and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
Hey, Kevin, that's such a good point. You know, it doesn't always show up in the box score, but those leadership qualities of his are just as valuable to this team as anything else that he does.
Denver making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Ellis, the pass to G. Fades and shoots. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Griffin kicks to Chandler. Outside Griffin. Barton dishes to Griffin. Nurkic setting the pick for Griffin. Pass to Nurkic. It's deflected. George against Griffin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. There's the screen. Vasquez kicks to G. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Complete domination. What a game for G. He's got 12 rebounds, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
An interior defense at its best, fellas. That's what we've seen out of him today.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Nuggets trail by 18. Chandler outside. Here's Fareed, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And George kicks to Vasquez. The feed to George. Ellis outside. Here's G. Cans it from short range. G's got 18 points.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
Griffin passes to Chandler. Back to Griffin. Screen by Fareed. Here's Barton. He's guarded by Ellis. Barton kicks to Fareed. Using his post move to get the 2 points. 6 points for him.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Got it. Let's get the
The dish
ball
now to
inside.
Ellis. He feeds it to Vasquez. Chandler against George. Vasquez. And Griffin sends it back. Second shot opportunity. Here's Barton. He's got 12. Out to the right wing. Outside Griffin. He kicks it to Fareed. Nurkic in the post. And he gets it to go. Nurkic has got 6.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And here's George. He's got 16.
Move the ball.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's see how Indiana stacked up. First in field goal percentage, first in fewest turnovers per game, and they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Griffin dishes to Chandler. From 12 feet out. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Kenneth Fareed.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Offensive rebound. And G with the stuff.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Griffin passes to Fareed. They get a hand on it. Paul George with the steal. Kicks to Vasquez. Ellis dishes to George. And G with the stuff.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense. defense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant.